Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And today we're checking out Can't Sleep Love Pentatonix live. Like I said, I've been trying to do. I want to check out some more Pentatonix live stuff. So if you have recommendations, I'd love to know. Maybe I should have worn my Kofi shirt. Shout out to the Kofi gang. You can say maybe I should reach out to Kofi, who is a big Pentatonix fan and in general acapella fan. So I should be checking that. I should be checking out what he recommends, so maybe I'll reach out to him. But if you have any recommendations, let me know. In the meantime, if you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. If you're interested in Pentatonix, there's a whole bunch of content here on the channel about them. Let's see what we got. This is Can't Sleep Love live.
1, 2, 3.
I just gotta say, right off the beginning, okay, a couple of things. First off, the way that it's filmed just has a PBS vibe to it. The way it slid over from Kevin to Mitch is just like, I don't know. Typically, you'd see like a cut or a fade in, something like that. But we just see, it's kind of humorous. The way Mitch is playing that synth and his vocals is killer. And I love that we have Scott's thing going on, but obviously I can hear the recording version in my head with that like pitched like the high pass filtered vocal. It's cool, very cool. I wonder if they recorded it with the lapels, if they had shotgun mics.
Yeah.
Tell me, am I going crazy? Yeah, tell me, have I lost my mind?
Yeah.
Am I just afraid of loving?
Interesting mix though, in the sense of like the is a little bit too loud in my preference. Like it overpowers Scott's voice a little bit.
Loving. Am I not the loving kind?
Yeah.
Kissing in the moonlight, movies on a late night,
Super. Oh, my bad. For some reason, PBS has this little clickable button. I accidentally clicked the PBS button because I went to pause it, and I wanted to say super dry vocals, very, very clean vocals in the sense of like no reverb, no effects on it. It's just straight. I saw actually one of the cover titles of a recent video that I was scrolling through when I was looking through these videos. I think it was 10 times that Pentatonix showed they didn't need mics or something like that. This would be a similar time since obviously they aren't mic'd up, but they have this kind of vibe, like the clean vibe to them where it still works even though it's clean. The one thing that I think that they developed as they continue to grow is, and even it's something they even had impressive from the beginning, is their ability to mix their vocals on the spot in the sense of like, I don't remember what song they were singing, but they were singing I think it was, no, it wasn't the Perfume remix. It was something else live that I saw. They looked like they were backstage somewhere, and it would be even like a performance or somebody, and I was talking about how impressed I was with their ability to just talk, like sing and know who's supposed to be louder when. Because otherwise, if like say Scott had the background part, but he's singing louder than Avi, who's singing the melody or something like that, or Kirsty that's singing the melody, then it's gonna sound weird. But they know, each of them knows how to pull back the volume and let the person that's singing have the stage, and it's well done.
Not supposed to be hot, but it's just cold.
Yeah.
Somebody wake up my heart, light me up, set fire to my soul. Yeah. Cause I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Give me that kiss.
Yeah, this harmony is sweet.
I
want that kiss.
Sleep, love. Give me that kiss.
I dream about it.
The kind that keeps me up all night. Give me that kiss. Sleep, love.
Yeah.
So this is a great example of what you would hear where it's more like a mono mix. You don't hear panning of the vocals like you typically do. It's mainly right on the center, which gives it's a lot right down the center. So that's what the benefit of panning is, like it kind of spaces things out, gives a little bit more room.
Give me that kiss, sleep, love.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too picky, honey. Yeah, but I'm not in the world, hey. I'm not in it for the money.
You hear that bass slide? You hear it sliding up like he's pumping the bass.
I'm not in it for the money. I'm here looking for the real thing.
I wish the bass was a little louder though.
Kissing in the moonlight, movies on be happy, just go.
So cold.
Somebody wake up my heart, light me up, set fire to my soul. Cause I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Give me that can't sleep love.
Give me that
I
can't
want
sleep.
that can't sleep love.
Give me that can't sleep.
Call and response is fantastic.
The kind that keeps me up all night. Give me that can't sleep love.
One thing that's always impressed me tremendously is like, particularly on the bassist aspects, is the fact that he has to memorize. It's like, I feel like it's one thing to memorize what you're playing on the on an actual instrument, but when you I feel like memorizing melodies like that, it's a totally different ball game, man. It's because it's not necessarily like a repetitive melody as much as it is like a constantly changing melody. And I don't know, I find that super impressive. Like if you listen to the bass, it's like you're playing a real instrument, but you got to memorize those on your actual vocal cords. It's just so impressive.
Give me that can't sleep love. Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired of dreaming of no one.
I'm
I
tired.
need somebody next to
Yo, Scott's hair's on point, man.
I'm
I'm
tired.
tired to give it to
To
someone.
someone because I
Throughout the
can't
whole song,
do
the call and
it
response is great.
Oh, give me that can't sleep love.
Give me that can't sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep love.
You hear the contrast between Kevin's acapella, not acapella, obviously. Kevin's falsetto versus Avi's bass.
Can't sleep love.
Dream about it.
About thee. Keeps me up all night. Can't sleep love.
That's crazy. I was turning into a synth like that.
Yeah.
This had an insane PBS vibe. Like everything about it just felt PBS, which is very funny. Like they just have a very interesting way of a very distinct way of mixing, and it's the PBS way of mixing. Like I've heard so many PBS versions, like of songs where like they'll have an artist go on like live and something like that. And this has a very, very, very PBS version, and it's not like you're going there for the no offense PBS, but it's not like you're going there for the production quality. You're going there for what they're offering, what they're talking about, because it's local broadcast station, I guess, right? Is that's something like that? But American, I mean, it's an American public broadcast service. That's what it stands for, PBS, public broadcast service. Regardless, it was still great. Pentatonix was fantastic. It's definitely not the best mix I've heard of them, but that's not their fault. That's the mixing on the other end. But hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm definitely down to check out more Pentatonix live, so let me know what you want to see more of. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. God bless. Peace out, and consider checking out Jacob Restituto music.